Happy Saturday. I don't know if this is the beginning of the vlog, but if it is, welcome to the vlog. We are headed to Krispy Kreme. I'm sure Bear is just beside himself right now because he has a sweet tooth. So Brad's getting all the kids buckled in. Our friends here live in St. Louis, but like more specifically, they're in a suburb of St. Louis. But it's, man, this area, like this is the town or the subdivision, not subdivision, the suburb that we lived in when we went to optometry school. And it's unreal how much it's changed since we lived here, which was, I was gonna say 4 years ago, but it was like...
Nah, we graduated in 2014, so what about
2012?
Oh yeah, here's Teddy. All right, Bear, let's get you strapped.
9 years ago. That's unbelievable to me. Okay, do you want me to help you get some kids strapped?
Got it.
I don't want my jacket on.
Okay, so we're going to Krispy Kreme. This is the best day ever. We're going to Krispy Kreme.
Turn right onto Cashmere Lane.
We're going
turn right onto Briley Street.
Then we're going to the park, and then we're gonna take a nap, and then we're gonna go to the zoo.
This is the best day ever.
Best day ever. The kids did so
Right onto Briley Street.
good last night.
They did great.
They slept on the little pallets. I think we showed you guys those. This is really the first time they've had a sleepover at somebody else's house, which is, I mean, that's just the way things go when you're in a pandemic.
Yeah, with COVID last year, we didn't travel at all.
Can I see my blue
So they literally haven't traveled. I forget about being in the city and things being busy.
I know, this really makes you appreciate living in a small town.
Living out in the sticks. Although we don't have a Krispy Kreme.
No,
So-
but they deliver to the grocery store, so if you really want a Krispy Kreme, you just go to the grocery store.
Or the gas station.
Right.
So yeah, that line was not moving and there were probably 8 cars in front of us. So
And you couldn't go inside to see.
I know.
So.
That's the cool thing about Krispy Kreme is like watching them go down the conveyor belt. I thought that would be one of the highlights of Bear's life. But we'll have to wait to do that another time. So we're just gonna run into the grocery store and get the donuts. Last night went really well. The kids, I was trying to say this earlier and I was so rudely interrupted by our children. They haven't done like a sleepover like this, so they slept on a little cot and did great. They stayed in their beds and they really didn't fall asleep till like 11 though. And then we slept 11 straight hours without making a peep.
They're gonna nap hard.
Yeah, it'll be good. Lyndle goes, that's a big bite.
I haven't had a donut in a long time.
It always makes you feel good when they point out like how big your bite was. Especially when it's in a big old donut. Is it good, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. This is gonna be, there's gonna be glaze everywhere.
Go ahead, wee wee. Taking it all in. You want to go to sleep? You want to come too, Eloise? Slow down.
It is so fast. A little jerky there. Nice one, Lyndle. High five. Boom.
Okay. Woohoo!
We've all had naps.
Where are we, guys? Where are we going? That's
We're
right.
just discussing all the animals that we're gonna see, and some of them we're excited about seeing, and some of them we're a little bit apprehensive about seeing.
What animal are you most excited to see?
Penguin.
Penguins? Nice.
What do you think, Bear?
Whoa!
It's a tractor.
What the
Downtown
heck?
St.
That's
Louis.
not a truck.
Well, I guess we're not downtown.
What was it, Bear?
That was a bulldozer.
That was a bulldozer.
Okay.
That's a
Whatever you say, son.
Bulldozer. What kind of animal do you not want to see?
snakes.
Okay.
I want to see
They're a little nervous about the snakes. They're also nervous about the lions and the bears. But I promised them they're all gonna be in cages. We don't need to worry about it. It's gonna be just fine. Everybody's gonna be safe. But you do hear about those stories of like toddlers getting in the cages somehow. We better keep a close eye on them. We have 4 adults and 6 children, so
We're outnumbered.
We're a bit outnumbered.
We're playing zone.
Yeah. You better stay tuned to see what happens.
what's going.
Bear.
There's baby owl! There's baby owl! There's a baby owl!
Cool. Cool. Oh, that's a big one.
Kind of an awkward height, isn't it? Here, look. Look, he's swimming right there. There's one right there. They're swimming underwater.
So we just left the zoo. There was such a line. We promised the kids that we would go through the gift shop and get them a gift. But the line was just too long because, you know, of COVID, they were only letting a limited number of people in. So we went to the nearest toy store. Of course, it's in the most expensive part of town. But the kids got a baby doll, a truck, and another baby doll.
Oh my gosh. I tried hard to talk them into other things.
But we didn't even talk about the zoo is in Forest Park, and on one end of Forest. Oh, okay. And on one end of Forest Park is Lyndle Boulevard, and that's what Lyndle's named after.
Amazing.
Isn't it? I know I'm hilarious. No. So you
Might need to be a little closer.
Yeah, why don't you scoot up a little bit? So you put your 3 fingers in, and then you roll it. How about that? That's cheating. All right, Bear, scoot a little bit closer.
We might need to let him cheat a little bit. Ooh, good throw! My gosh, the kid's got form. That was awesome, Bear. That would have been it. That was it.
Random fact, I bowled with Parker Bone III for a charity event.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. That was a great throw, Bear. Oh.
What a great space to have just for like the kids. So we definitely want to do like a bonus space above the garage when we build our house.
I'm really looking forward to it. We gotta put in couches and a TV and stuff too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Little theater area. Kids are getting tired.
Definitely.
Let's just do like a quick episode of something. And
Okay.
Sunday morning, it's a beautiful day. It's about 8, he said in the neighborhood. It's about 8:45 a.m. so we're making good time. We're getting out of here. I really need a truck bed cover. That'll be my next purchase for sure. I mean, it looks fine, right?
The tarp came off. The tarp came off our stuff. Daddy. I think because the wind, that's a little dangerous, eh?
What?
So we are on our way home. We look at the camera. Our camera is covered in some unidentifiable food.
It's like milk.
It might be milk.
Oh no, that sounds good.
Oh no. Yeah, I think we're good. So we were gonna leave a little later. We were gonna leave during nap time, but we decided to go ahead and get out of there and hit up a park on the way home. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna stop in Jeff City and play at the park, get some fresh air. And Lessa's doing fine. Might push through. So that everybody can be in their own beds for nap time. It was a really fun weekend though. Everybody was sad to leave, that's for sure.
What, Daddy?
How'd you nap?
Bye. Good.
Good.
We didn't get out of bed.
No.
That's awesome. Not till the light's green.
I had to wake him up.
Your lipstick looks really good, Lyndle. It held up really awesome.
We'll have to insert a picture of her applying her lipstick.
I didn't want my lipstick on.
That's probably a good thing, buddy. So I just got from back. Hey, we never talked about selling our
Nope.
house.
Nope.
All right, we'll have to do that shortly. Just got back from Home Depot. We are already starting plans about, are we gonna call it full-time RV living?
Yes.
About moving into our RV full-time. So I just got back from Home Depot and got a deep freezer because it's time to start meal prepping. The plan is to prep as many meals in advance as possible and just like do stuff that we can just either throw in the air fryer, the Instapot, or the crock pot and just have easy meals. You know, it's nice with our RV. We'll pretty much have a full kitchen, but it'll just be a heck of a lot easier. We'll have a full-size kitchen. The refrigerator's kind of small, the freezer's really small, but we'll have this refrigerator there as well. But this will just really, it'll just make everything a heck of a lot easier. The kids really love sensory bins, but it's quite a cleanup every time.
It's worth it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Because they love it.
Yeah.
I'm learning that like beans are a lot easier to clean up than rice.
Yeah, we got rid of the sand. Yeah, so we
We've
tried,
upgraded.
we did rice. Actually, we did sand, kinetic sand, which was expensive and really cool.
I got the one that was a little less expensive and it was on Amazon and they had colors and glitter. It was not the same as regular name brand kinetic sand. It didn't stick together like kinetic sand does. So it was just really messy and powdery and like dusty.
Right.
Don't recommend.
0 out of 10 recommend.
0 out of 10, yeah. No thumbs up.
But these, what are these? Kidney beans? Or
Yeah, they're just some kind of bean. They were $1 for a 1 pound bag, so I got 6 bags and it filled this guy up.
I'm putting those back in.
So we'll
Thank you.
probably lose them. And I actually was going to do this outside. I don't know why I didn't set it up outside where we could just...
Well, at least you can recycle them.
Right.
If they were outside, you'd probably just leave them.
A lot of suggestions to just put it on a fitted mattress. Not a fitted mattress
We did
sheet.
that once.
Yeah. Like put something in the corners. That's just...
It
the
didn't-
effort to do that is about the time it takes me to just sweep it up.
Well, and I think we did it with we did it with the sand, didn't we?
I can't remember.
It just wasn't effective for us.
Did you spill it?
Yeah.
So it's such a beautiful day. We're gonna go ahead and take out our bicycles,
On an accident or on purpose?
go for a ride, probably to the park.
Bear, don't do that, please.
Is there anything cuter than a baby in a helmet with a rain jacket on? Isn't that cute?
In the front. Get me in the bike.
You ready? How do you ask, buddy?
Please.
That's much better. That's much better, guys. So you're doing like an RV list must-haves on your personal Instagram or Brad Rach?
on Brad Rach Instagram. It's not RV, it's just travel in general with kids. Actually, it's more not RV. Like if you're going on a long car trip. Oh. So it's a combination of things that I've learned to be really helpful. And then Chris and Colleen had a couple of things that we learned about on the trip that were mind-blowingly awesome. And then I polled 20,000 people on Instagram for things that they've done. And I'll just give you a little sneak peek. One thing is getting a little plastic shower caddy that has suction cups. Suction cup that to the window and then put their markers and crayons and stuff in there so it's handy. Genius. There were a couple things that were products that were actually designed for travel, like organizers that hang on the back of the car seat in front of them, a table that goes over. You'll just have to go to Instagram and check it out because there's so many genius ideas for travel just to make things so much easier and so that they're not just sitting there on a tablet the entire time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'm okay with that.
I know you are. I saved it in a highlight though, so it's in my stories and you can just go to the highlight part and click on, I think I called it travel.
So I feel like there's two reasons why we haven't talked about the sale of our home. One is because we were traveling to St. Louis and we were busy the whole time.
Yep. It was very fun. It was so much fun.
And the second one is like, we don't want to talk about it because we don't want to like jinx ourselves because it's too good to be true.
It's too good to be true. I don't even fully believe it.
So people told us like, you better be ready to move out because your house is going to sell quickly. And even our realtor was like, yeah, I'm just really hoping for a bidding war. I think we were scarred because we sold our house out in South Carolina and it was on the market for 9, 10, 11 months.
Yeah.
So we were very guarded in the sale of this home.
That was a pretty heart-wrenching process. And then getting like offers that were way lower than we thought.
Right. And plus, like, we only bought this house 2 years ago. And you're not really supposed to like turn a profit on like your primary residence for like 4 or 5 years.
Right.
So, but I mean, pretty much the only reason why we sold is because the market is just ridiculously hot here at the Lake of the Ozarks.
And we really want to build a house, and the timing is kind of perfect.
Exactly.
It may be a little bit sooner than we would have done it, but there's no question it needed to be done now.
Right. So we hit the MLS. Within an hour, we had 2 showings for the next day. And our realtor we hit the market on a Thursday afternoon, and our realtor had an open house scheduled for Saturday. And so that's why we were getting away for the weekend, because we didn't want to be around.
Right.
Well, the first showing
At noon.
made an offer for well over asking. I think it was probably because she had already missed out on 2 properties.
Yeah.
So she knew she had to be aggressive.
Right.
We were at a number.
We were already at a number that seemed a bit high.
Yes, but there was a comp, like on the other side of the neighborhood, that sold for we based our house price on that comp.
Exactly. And it sold within 24 hours.
Yeah, that other house? Right, exactly.
The day before ours went on the market, this house was on the market and pending within 24 hours. It was the only chance at a comp. And if it wouldn't have been for that house, I don't know that we would have, I guess we had already decided we were going to list, but that reassured us that yes, we are at the right price for what this market is. And then when we saw that that was pending and that it was a full ask price offer, and not only that, but they had 2 other offers on it as backups to the first.
And this house that sold was built in 98. Ours was built in 2018, and it needed a lot of work. It needed a lot of updates.
It was about the same size, but it did have 1 more bedroom.
It had 4 bedrooms, which ours
technically doesn't, but the office,
the nursery that we added on, could definitely be a bedroom.
right. So it was a very direct comp, and that one was 2nd tier, and this one's 3rd tier. So, but it's much newer. So it was a very good comp, I guess.
Yes. So the people that had the showing came in well over asking, and they wanted us to answer by 8 p.m. that night. Well, we ended up having 2 more showings after them One of the showings, they decided they want a villa, so they didn't give us an offer. But then the next person came in again, well over asking.
But not quite as well as the first.
Right. So we accepted the first
Oh my gosh.
offer.
And there were so many like what ifs floating around, like what do we do? You know, we would have felt horrible if these people lost out on another home too because they got in a bidding war and couldn't, like, I don't know, come up from there.
Mm-hmm.
We could have chosen to continue and see how the weekend went. I mean, we were on the market for less than 24 hours, and if we take this offer, are we cutting ourselves short? But we both kind of agreed we would feel terrible. Like, they came in with this great offer, and we would just feel terrible. So we canceled the open house. We basically took the deal.
We semi-countered a little bit, just asked for like an extra 2 weeks before we had to move out. So
they had already offered us 7 days, and
Right.
then sounded like it was no problem at all for us to stay another 2 weeks after closing.
Yeah. So we need to be out of our house. We're getting kicked out of our house May 14th.
Yeah.
So our last day in this house will be May 13th.
Oh my gosh. That's Leah's mom's birthday.
I'm sure that's
It's
a lot of
probably-
people's birthdays.
Probably Mother's Day, or right around Mother's Day. Actually, no, it's May 14th is a Friday.
Crazy.
I know. So we have a little less than 2 months left in this home.
Mm-hmm.
It's brought us a lot of good memories.
Mm-hmm. But think of how many more memories we're going to make in our new home.
I know.
It's very exciting.
It's really exciting.
Obviously, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button if you're not already. You're probably already a subscriber.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you for your.
being
I
here.
don't think like flavor.
Well said.
I haven't been drinking. I promise. I am a little exhausted from our travels.
But it was so fun.
It was really fun.
The thumbs up button really does help us. So if you feel inclined to click it, I'm not going to be mad about it.
Smash it.
Punch it.
Okay. Well, we'll see you tomorrow probably.
I'm sure we will.